Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online. In the last episode, we reported back to the Waking Sands to deliver the news and get new orders from Minfilia after defeating Titan, only to find a scene of some pretty horrendous carnage where it seems that somebody attacked the Waking Sands and killed almost everybody there. Through an echo vision, we saw that it was the Imperials that attacked, led by one of those armored-clad commanders, who killed everybody and took Minfilia captive. So we are kind of trying to seek some shelter at the church here in Eastern Thanalan, and just trying to do some quests to figure out what it is we're going to do next. Alright, so right now we have a quest to go offer a prayer at the Mark of the Warden, which is over here, down there, and we'll see what happens there. So let's just go ahead and take care of it. And we are actually at a level where we can unlock one of the optional dungeons, which I think after we do this, we may go ahead and do that. And that's actually done back in Vesper Bay, which is where the Waking Sands is. So I'm probably just going to pause the recording while I head on over to where the quest is. Alright, we are approaching the area with the quest in it. A bunch of fireflies, and wow, I'm actually kind of glad I came over here at night. Check that out. One of the crystal formations, it's a remnant of the Calamity. Alright, well, enough of my scenery. Let's go ahead and get to this. Mark of the Warden. As you kneel before the Mark of the Warden in a moment of quiet solitude, you breathe deep of the dry desert air. The roar of the rushing waters is punctuated by the faint chirping of vilekin and the shrill cries of a hawk. The gods, however, remain silent. Alright, and we head back and speak with Elenid. Alright, so I guess I'll head back over there, and I'll pause the recording while I ride back. Be back in a moment. Alright, and we are approaching the Lich Yard. So let's go ahead and talk to Elenid here. You have honored the dead with your pilgrimage, Ayame. Even if Eorzea did not hear your prayers, I believe that they provided comfort to your fallen brethren. Remember that although the body is but a vessel that must one day be surrendered to the life stream, our souls shall endure, and the righteous shall find solace in Thal's realm. If you say so. Alright, Elenid. Sister Elenid wants us to discuss one of the scions who perished at the Waking Sands. Is it Eorzea? Although we can perform rites for most of the scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given to the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. I was wondering who was going to have to deliver the bad news to the Sylphs. Alright, but before we actually head to Little Solace to perform that grim task, let's head back to Vesper Bay and see if we can unlock this optional dungeon. So let's go ahead and teleport over the horizon. timer on my chocobo just run up? I think it probably did. Yep, I'm actually not going to worry about summoning it again, because I don't think we'll be doing battle soon. I was about to say I'll pause in while I ride, but it's not too far now. Okay, there. It's with Nedrick Ironheart. Nedrick has a tantalizing bit of information to share with an adventurer. Hail, adventurer! You wear the expression of one who seeks new battlegrounds to hone your burgeoning skills. Do not ask how Nedrick knows, he simply knows. Now tell me, are you perchance familiar with the sunken temple of Karn? I will not hold it against you if you are not. The ruins only surface when the calamity split the ground asunder, after all. Any road, it's a popular destination these days for adventurers looking for new frontiers to explore. If you're keen to join them, why not make the journey to southern Thanalan and visit the temple for yourself? While with the many dangers that lurk within, the immortal flames are keeping close watch over the place, but a Lullafell by the name of Bibimu, should be able to offer you passage. Speak with Bibimu at the sunken temple of Karn, which is in southern Thanalan, so we'll just go ahead and teleport over to Little Alamigo. Now, this is an entirely optional dungeon. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Because why not? This is a pretty fun dungeon, and it kind of tripped a lot of people up, if I remember correctly. We were first trying to get it cleared back when we were first playing the game. Alright, Bibimu. Welcome to the sunken temple of Karn, or what remains of it at least. Used by ancient Beladians as a place of worship to the sun goddess Azema, much about the temple's history remains shrouded in mystery. While we have sent a research team into the depths, I regret to say that the investigation proceeds at a snail's pace. That is, when it proceeds at all. It would seem that the Beladians have rigged the temple with all manner of devious traps and snares to deter temple robbers, no doubt. We have recruited adventurers to assist in disarming the traps, but be forewarned, many who have entered have yet to return. So if you wish to brave the depths, we would welcome your aid. Alright, quest complete. Sunken Temple of Karn is now accessible. Is that Golem going to want to play? Looks like it. Well, I kind of instigated it. I'd like to clear it out of the way. Alright. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and run this dungeon. And then let's see how long that takes. It may take the rest of the episode. And then we'll see what we'll do afterwards. So let's go ahead and queue up for the Sunken Temple of Karn. Join. And there we are. Commence. Alright. Make sure I have Defiance on, which we do. And let's get to work, shall we? Looks like we got ourselves a ninja, and a dragoon, and an astrologian. Alright, we need to keep in mind of this. So, just want to keep in mind of those symbols. So we need to grab these items. That are strewn throughout the dungeon. Not sure we really need that one, but I'm going to grab it anyway. The bee should probably die first. Because they have an ability called Final Sting that does a lot of damage. Is this the one that runs away? I can't remember. Well, if it is... Got him up! Alright, first boss. Now, this guy's interesting. He will put a Doom debuff on the entire party. And then you have to move to the panel that's lit up to remove the Doom, or you will die. And he also summons ads, which the DPS can take care of those. Alright, there's the Doom. There's the lit panel. Cleared it. Doomed again. The panel's over here. Now, if you're actually standing on a lit panel when he casts the Doom, you won't get the Doom. But the panel actually moves when he casts Doom, so it's very hard for that to actually happen. Hey, level up. Did I not see that me? Alright, now. This, the giant head thing needs to die on the panel that's lit, which you can't see at the moment. It's over here. There. The panel is turned off, and then it dies. There we go. Alright. Up. The one that's actually on the panel is the one that needs to die. Clear these guys out. These are the actual things we need in here. Anticipation. Little battle. Alright, Flame of Magic. Burn these guys down. The Fruit of Knowledge. think we actually did kill the one stone head thing that runs away, which is at the beginning of the dungeon. If you don't kill it fast enough, it'll run away and then keep showing up. Alright. I'm gonna grab these guys and grab that condemned. There we are. Bring everybody together. Overpower. My cooldowns. That AoE isn't that bad. It pretty much just silences you, but I'd rather not get hit by it. Okay, so... this guy's interesting. He's sort of like Titan in a lot of ways. You can't actually harm him himself. You have to destroy his soul stone. And then once the soul stone is destroyed, then the main body becomes targetable. Or damageable. There we go. So now you kind of pour on the damage. Back up. Gotta destroy the soul stone again. And he's pretty much, I don't want to say untankable at this point, but he just randomly attacks different players in the raid. Not raid, but in the party. Someone used the limit break? Really? Ooh, that was actually really close. He just about got back up. And we'll pass on those, don't need them. Bring in these crawlers. Everybody get to work on them. Alright, more death claws. Alright, they are down. Another one of these avoid droop claw? Not sure how to pronounce that. Alright. Draw it to the panel. Ah, went too far. Closer to the panel. Close to the panel. There we go. Alright, there we go. Stay right there. Perfect. Now we can open the side doors, but we're not really going to do that. It's some additional loot, but I mean, at this point, we don't really need it. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Oh, jeez. Somebody dropped that thing really quick. Oh, that's right, I forgot about that croc. Bit of trash mobs before we get to the final boss. Alright, now we want the Flame of Magic on the left one, and the Fruit of Knowledge on the right. And then hit the Scales of Judgment. And then we're through. All right. This guy's actually pretty interesting. Let's get to it. Draw him toward the back of the room. There's going to be one of those face things that spawn, and it has to die on one of the panels. There it is. That is up to the DPS and the healers to get that where it needs to be and get it to die where it's supposed to, or it keeps reviving. And it looks like they got it. Now those mithril verges will start casting beams across the room. And they can either be killed or just ignored. Looks like the DPS has decided to kill them. Alright, now, someone has to get into that area, that box, and kill that mithril verge, where it's just going to keep damaging the entire party over and over and over again. And once that wall goes up, no one else can get inside of it or target the verge, so somebody has to get in there. Alright, now we got a whole bunch of mithril verges, and now we dance. Well, at that point in the fight, you start getting 2 of those boxes with the lurkers in them. But he died before he got there. Alright, you're the only one who's left, so I'll give you the commendation. And for the loot, we're going to pass on that, only a Dark Knight can use it. And now we leave. Alright, so that is the Sunken Temple of Karn. Very good, and that got me to 37 and most of the way through it. Almost 2/3. Alright, so I think with that, we're going to go ahead and make our way over to Little Solace to deliver the body that we've been carrying around. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Hawthorne Hut, 410 gil, and I will use one of the last free teleport tickets. Wow, that is some interesting barding that guy has on his chocobo. The name of this quest is Bury Me Not on the Lone Prairie. Alright, Camuxio. We have some bad news. This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? I have something for you. Neuraxia! But this one does not understand. Camuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Oh, this is Frixio. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace, but why? These ones have not requested further aid. Neuraxia? How did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Neuraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Neuraxia. Neuraxia went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Neuraxia at the end. Tell this one that Neuraxia was brave. Tell this one that Neuraxia did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Neuraxia home, Walking One. These ones wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Neuraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. Alright. So we have an ally against the Imperials, though they weren't fond of the Imperials to begin with. Alright, so we're heading back to Eluned. Alright, so back to Drybone. Again. And I'll spend that last ticket. Man, it's still raining in Drybone. Alright, Unlimited. We thank you for your service to the church and to the Sylphs. May you be pleased to know that, in your absence, we interred the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends? If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Ayame. Alright, looks like the next main story quest is here with Marcus. Marcus believes he is being watched. I'm not imagining it, Ayame. I know I'm being watched. No, not the girl. I know about her. No, this is different. Sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when I last ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It'll only take a moment. Okay, let's see if we can find any spies. Oh, it's down there. Check my equipment. It's alright. Could probably use a repair next time we're near a mender. Alright, destination. I am being watched. Imperial Frumentarius. Oh, let's get the Chocobo out. Not that I really need my Chocobo to beat this guy. Alright. Got it. So some Imperials are stalking Marcus, huh? Wonder what they would want with him. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please, allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father Iliad must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Alright, we'll let him know. Heavens forfend, such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? He was Imperial. This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marcus was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
who are you?
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Cid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Cid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
They need my airship. They need me.
Alright, well, I wasn't quite expecting to run into a long cutscene there. But now we know who Marcus actually is. It is Sid Garland, the greatest engineer in the world. And we need to track down his lost airship to use it to break into Garuda's lair, because the Ixal apparently have summoned her. Alright, so I guess we'll be working on that when we get back next episode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.